How's it going? Welcome to another edition of BPI TV, where we answer your questions related to real estate or life or anything. I'm Charles Botensten, the founder of Botensten Properties International. Today's question is about renting. And essentially, the question, it's a pretty long question. It says, we're not sure what's going on, but our roommate, entrusted with paying rent, might not have done so. We moved in August, yet suddenly we get a note last night demanding that rent from August of last year till January of this year, totaling $16,000, has to be paid in 11 days. We never got a warning. We never got a letter or a call warning us that this would be falling behind. Can they really do this so suddenly? And we want to work with the landlord and paying back the rent, but definitely cannot do it in 11 days. This is Stuyvesant Town, by the way. Any advice? First of all, I actually play hockey in Stuyvesant Town, and it's a lot of fun. So if you play hockey, come out. With regards to the question, listen, yes, they are allowed to do that. And especially, I should say, because that you've moved out, it sounds like you've either moved out or you're still living there. To actually have it due in 11 days is kind of random, kind of days. If your lease is due in 11 days, then yeah, they can ask for it in 11 days, technically. What I would do, and listen, Stuyvesant Town clearly is a massive, massive place. And $16,000 is not going to break them. But what you could say and what you've hinted here is you work with them. Listen, I'll pay $3,000 a month for, and maybe they can add interest in on it. But to have it done, in 11 days, yes, they are allowed as long as your lease is up, but go to them in person. Don't call them. Don't email them. Go to them in person and just plead with them and say, listen, I just don't have it. And if you don't have it, what are they going to say? They're going to take you to court, which they won't because that's too expensive. It's too time consuming. So work with them. Listen, they're going to be amendable as long as you are a genuinely asking them to be. So, and by the way, this actually just hints at another thing is that I see this a lot when people are looking to sublet. I always tell buyers and sellers to not worry about what lease they're in, because once you worry about what lease you're in, then you will not buy, because you want to time the lease ending with when you close on the apartment, which is hogwash. You should always find your apartment and we'll rent it out. We'll find someone to sublet it. We'll work with managers. They never do what Stuyvesant Town did, which was come for the rent. Anyway, I'm Charles Botensten from Botensten Properties International. Subscribe to our videos. We're going to be doing one of these each week. And of course, your questions matter. And right here in 2 seconds will be last week's episode. Talk to you guys soon.